Hello, and welcome back to our U.S. Navy 1890 campaign, Waves of Steel. In the last episode, I think we discovered radar, so that's been a little bit of a thing that we've been installing on all the ships. We've also been going through and rebuilding some of our older stuff just to make sure that our fleet doesn't get too obsolete and start slowing down on us right when a war's around the corner. And we're also working on rebuilding some carriers. So actually, let's start on those right now. So we'll rebuild the Bunker Hills, and next turn should have a bunch of stuff coming into service from rebuild. There we go. Tension side between Russia and Japan. Okie dokie. Oh, tension with Britain increases. Our power makes them apprehensive. That might be war. Oh, that's close. This could be it. Look at the relations. Yeah, they're still allies with France. France is only allies with Britain. So that means we'll be fighting just the two of them over there in Europe. All right, let's send our Pennsylvanias to Europe now. So off they go to Northern Europe, and they're going to take Cruiser Group 1 with them. I don't see it. It must already be over there. And Destroyer Group 1. Where's Cruiser Group 1 at? They are in Southeast Asia, actually. Weirdly enough. Get over there. What are you doing? Silly. We're going to wait for the rest of these littles to pop out, and then we'll start assigning them to divisions. Okay. And then we've got the Arizonas in the Caribbean. So that's the third battle ship division. So we want the third cruiser division to go down there and join them. Send them to the Caribbean. We'll send the third destroyer division with them. Then we've got the second battleship division. Hang on, let's send these Arizonas to Northeast Asia. That's Division 4. They're on the American West Coast. That's kind of interesting. So we need groups number 4. So light cruisers to Northeast Asia and destroyer group Northeast Asia. And then the West Virginias, they are also going to Europe. And that's fleet number 2. With destroyer group number 2. And the Bunker Hills, guess what? Um, 2 of them are going to Europe, and 2 of them are going to the Caribbean. So that's cruiser group 6. So these will go to Europe since group number 6, I said. And destroyer group. Gosh, there we go. And then these Bunker Hills are going down to the Caribbean. That's number 7. I don't think we have. If we do have a group 7 for light cruisers, there must be an rebuild. Light cruisers. It might be some of these flints or something. Alrighty, we've deployed the fleets on the eve of war. We'll see if I get like one more turn to get everything like moved into position or not. And if not, then we will start invading the Caribbean possessions first. Then we'll go up here to North America. We'll take that one. And then, I don't know, we'll see what happens in Europe. Europe? How about Mayup? All right. Get rid of him. We're going to give up a prestige because we don't want to lose crew quality right now on the eve of war. There it is. There's the war. Let's go to these red rivers involved in trade protection, please. We have quite a few of them. We're going to move some to Europe. And some to Southeast Asia. Just spread them out a little bit. And then these littles, they're all still working up, so we're just going to leave them alone for the moment. And that's it for now. I think we're good to go. The budget, we're looking at a pretty good budget excess right here. So let's go ahead and design our new aircraft carriers so they'll be ready for the next war. We'll probably make them out as big as we can get them. There's 40,000 tons. Let's go down to 40,000. And we need to strip off. I don't know what we're going to strip off here. We're gonna get rid of some of the. We're gonna get rid of some of the belt. That'll help. It's a little bit overweight. How many aircraft? Oh, 109. That's why. We'll go down to 105. Pretty comfortably there. And these 5-inch guns. We only need one fire control position on here. We'll go up to 12 medium AA. The heavy AA is pretty good. We're going to keep that as is, and we're going to give them 200 rounds of ammo. And then maybe we can increase the aircraft capacity to 107. Yeah, 107. It leaves us 180 extra weight remaining. Maybe we'll get the 2.5-inch belt and we'll strip off an aircraft. There we go. So it gives us a 2.5-inch belt, which isn't much, but it might help with near misses. It's going 30 knots, which is what we wanted. Magazine box? That would save us a ton of room, but we don't really need it. We need this thing to be 40,000 tons for the jet era. All right, suggest a name: Saratoga, Yorktown, Lexington. This will be the Lexington class. Hang on. This will be the Enterprise. No, this will be Yorktown. Yorktown's good. 4,000 to build each. Kind of pricey, but this is the cost of modern warfare, man. Oh, we did lose morale. Dang. Okay. Well, we don't want to take this fight right off the coast of stupid England here in Ireland. I guess it depends on where they position us. No, we're not going to take this one. We're going to decline it. It stinks, but we kind of have to. They have 200 aircraft in range from land bases. We will take this one, which they declined. We'll take this one, which they declined. And this is off the west coast. Wow. Sure. What's going on over here? How do they have forces? Well, let's see what they got. I have a bad feeling it's like a battle cruiser, but hey, we got radar. Look at that. A lot less stumbling around in the dark trying to find people now. Of course, we won't fire at them in the dark because we don't know who they are. All right. Are we allowed to shoot at them? We are allowed to shoot at them. We're allowed to shoot at them with some of our destroyers. Well, we're scoring some hits with 8 and 6 inch guns. That might be a cruiser, so we're going to turn into them to avoid torpedoes. And we'll bring our own destroyers over here to nice 8 and 6 inch hits. It's allegedly a York class. So I'm going to fire the last one in line at him. Oh, that's delicious. I like it. Well, that might be the last of that ship. All right, let's bring the New Orleans over here to. What is this? It's a Pueblo. Cool. It's doing pretty good for itself. I don't remember being very impressed with our heavy cruisers in general. We're gonna change direction here a little bit so that we're not just driving straight into potential torpedo attacks. We lost them. The weather's kind of crappy here. All right, well, that ship's gone. Wonder if the British still have their hidden flaws, or if they've managed to uh, build enough ships to get out of that flaw yet. Uh-oh, we're losing. What is this? Oh no, it's a little class. No, let's get out of there. Run away. Flee. Flee, little fella. Little guy. Oh, that's such a long way to get home. Oh, that's why we're fighting on the West Coast. They've got Canadian bases. Okay, well, whatever. We're going to get our own destroyers involved. Here we got 2 5 inch guns versus 3 4 inch guns. Who wins? Oh, we got a damaged ship there. It's dead in the water. I'm going to fire the second one in line. This could be troublesome if that is a cruiser. Oh, we came close. We're going to have to inspect their ships when we're done here. See what we're dealing with. Like how modernized is the Royal Navy at this point? Have they been keeping up on their upgrades or not? I have a feeling they probably have. Oh, I hate that. Fire and fire. All right, let's slow down to 6 knots, and just put the rest of our torpedoes in there. There we go. So we took heavy damage on 2 destroyers, which is fine. I mean, it's better than losing them. Our little class destroyers performed very nicely here. We sank a heavy cruiser, 2 light cruisers, and a destroyer. So that's pretty much like their whole West Coast fleet. Take a look at the ship details. The York class, 1932, so pretty modern, about 8 years old at this point. It has an advanced director. It has early search radar. It didn't take any heavy. Oh, our 8-inch guns probably count as mediums. I think you have to get up to 9. So we smacked them in the engine room a couple of times, like right off the bat. Very cool. And then these cruisers, Dartmouth class, 1935, pretty modern. And look at the guns on those things. 15 6-inch guns. It's a 10,000-ton light cruiser. That's a good kill. That's very nice to kill that. Then the Weymouth, 9 6-inch guns, a little bit older, about 10 years older. That's still a good kill. We'll take it. Let's see what their destroyers look like. 1,200 tons, so they are. This one's kind of small for this era. It's smaller than even our last generation. Our last generation of destroyers was 1,300. Yep. I mean, just a little obsolete destroyer. So we'll take that. We improved our morale. That was what we were doing that with -1 morale. Gained a prestige. The Birmingham has finished their reconstruction. Nice. We're getting better armor quality. Getting improved heavy and medium AA effectiveness. And here's our new fighter prototypes. Oh, look at that speed increase. That is what we're looking for right there. And what about the range? Nice range increase on some of these. So I went with firepower and maneuverability, I believe. This one here. This one here. So we're gonna lose 1 toughness, but we gain maneuverability and firepower. And I don't know if we want to do. So here's the deal. Do we sacrifice 1 firepower and 1 maneuverability for like 60 knots more range? I think we do. We're still going in with 7 firepower, and we've improved everywhere except on toughness. That's the 2 things we selected. We selected firepower, maneuverability. So we'll take that. Yes, please. And it's begun the submarine war has. Yeah, go ahead and do some comments. We need to deploy some subs here. We don't have blockaded, right? There's no possible way. 188. Yeah, we don't have blockaded, so let's go ahead and deploy some submarines. Northern Europe and Southeast Asia, probably. There we go. And we're going to go on unrestricted warfare and see what happens. Could be pretty cool. Oh, we intercepted a raider up here. Time to lose a corvette. But I think we made these things a little bit faster than usual. Oh, nice. Oh, that's so good. We can get away due to radar. Yeah, we made these things a little bit faster than usual, precisely so we can run away. These things are really meant for minesweeping primarily, and then like ASWs secondarily. Yep. So we just run away in the dark. All right. What was that? It was a light cruiser. Yeah, we would have got smacked. What is this thing? Here it is down here. The Kuroka class. Oh, it's pretty old, but we still would have lost to it. Like that's not have any delusions here. Oh no, we're in the yard with engine problems. Oh, that's right. I got to send out my raiders. Increase cap effectiveness and reduces friendly fire. Excellent. We sank 14 enemy merchants. Very cool. Let's send out the raiders. So where are our rangers? All right, we're going to send them to Northern Europe. And then this one here is going to go down to Southeast Asia. We're going to put all of those on raider status. This is fun. It's nice having like a fleet that I can just, you know, deploy as needed and not have to bellyache too much about where they're going. All right, these things are pretty much good to go. So we're at 4. I need to go to 5. So 5. 6. Actually, you know what? We're gonna leave these where they are, and we'll just start filling these in, just wherever they'll fit, essentially. They're gonna be a little bit mixed up. That's okay. That's just like my sort of ADHD brain. Like everything has to be very specific. All right. And then next month we should start construction on the new Yorktowns. Coastal raid. Oh, potential battle up here. Let's do it. Do it. Do it. Cool. We got battleships. We've got carriers. Should be a fun one. These are the West Virginias. Old West Virginia. Cool. So here's the carrier group back here. So let's go ahead and AI control these. We're going to do our scouting based off of. Yeah, we're just going to do it based off of our carrier group. So we're going to go left a little bit more, and we're going to go right a little bit more. Don't want to lose these guys. So we're doing maximum cap, by the way, because I have a feeling that we might be a little bit outnumbered in terms of aircraft carriers out here. At least until we can. At least until we can get the whatchamacallums, the other carriers into play. They are some whatchamacallums. And some doodads and some thingamajigs. Yep, might as well launch everything. It's nice having scouts. even if they are just float plane scouts. It's like a better, a little bit better coverage there. Okay, it's probably long enough that we can start preparing airstrikes. We're going to go to squad max here. We're sailing into the wind, so let's sail away a little bit because we're at to turn and go into the wind anyhow when we start launching. Squad max there and squad max here. It is nice having these engines that are a little bit more reliable in general, that you can run on maximum without burning them out too fast. You'll still get engine failures and mechanical problems, just not like it used to be where, our old ironclads and all that were losing engine horsepower just steadily the longer they were out there. No reports yet, which is worrying. A little bit concerning. Oh, there we go. First report, heavy cruiser. Good. Let's go that way with the surface fleets. There's more reports. What do we got? More cruisers. Sure. No carrier reports yet. There it is. There's the carrier. Well, allegedly. So, select ready. I'll go for that carrier there. We'll do a coordinated strike, and we will focus on carriers. Launch. Oh, heck. Yeah, we'll coordinate per carrier. That was the technology I was talking about last time, where like we just didn't. There was no point in trying to coordinate. I thought because we didn't have the tech for it or something, or the tech just wasn't very developed yet, so it probably wouldn't have been that great to begin with. Some battle reports of battle cruisers over here, but we're just going to keep going this way because if they are launching aircraft, they have to fly north. Well, they have to sail northeast towards us for their carriers. That means they're going to be a little bit closer. We got more reports, carriers back here. There's an unknown radar contact. Here we go. This is what we want right here, baby. And are these airstrikes coming in? They are. Well, auto select. Nah, don't have enough left on board really. So let's get our battleships involved. These destroyers are going to keep on going this way to try to intercept potential carrier groups that are down there. This just looks like a surface action group. I see some destroyers. It's a big one. It is a big old cluster of stuff. We want to maneuver our destroyers a little bit, just make it a slightly harder target for them to hit if they're going to waste shots there. We are beating them up as far as scoring hits so far. I'm curious about what these ships are that are detached. Because I did see like an AV marker down here, but you never know. You can never quite exactly be sure what it is. Well, this might prove to be a fun little war. Yep, that might be a carrier. It's hard to say, really. Let's send the battleships down that way. Our airstrikes are down here. A little bit unfortunate. But then again, if that's not a carrier, then them being down there is kind of a good thing. This is our classic tiny dragon envelopment maneuver here, where we just want to surround and pound, make a nice pocket that it's hard for them to get away from. They have to pick a direction. We do want to be careful with our battleships. San Diego's taking torpedo tube hits, which is unfortunate. Let's just fire off some torpedoes down that way. Just throw them right in the middle of everything. I'd really like to get these destroyers involved too, but that poor light cruiser took a rudder hit. He's just doing donuts out there. Ooh, that's a good sign. That's over here somewhere probably. Are these really just AVs? That would be really annoying if they were. I'm not here to kill AVs. I'm here to kill CVs. Scoring some bomb hits on destroyers, allegedly. Then the San Diego takes a rudder hit. Come on. Put some shots into that stupid AV. Slow him down a little bit. Actually, you know what? This thing might be fine to bring back down here. Scoring some battlecruiser bomb hits, allegedly. Meanwhile, they're dive bombing destroyers. That's actually a really good waste of destroyers. Okay, now they're approaching our battleships with aircraft. We should have a pretty good screen. Like, yeah, we're damaging. That's two aircraft damaged. They're torpedo bombing us. We should have a nice little screen of anti-aircraft. Yeah, we Cincinnati took a hit. I don't know what hit that thing, but Maybe get hit by a bomb or something. All right. Well, this is kind of silly. We can't. These AVs, they're so fast. 29 knots. Can't really get ahead of them. We are getting bombed the heck though. Like they must have like 4 or 6 aircraft carriers out here, or just a bunch of light carriers. They're just sending out like individual squadrons and all that. All right, how are we looking here? We're okay. The Tennessee's taking a hit, and we're damaging aircraft with our AA. Oh, we have allegedly bombed a CV with dive bombers. Tennessee needs to get back into formation. I'm going to move the Virginia up here to kind of wrangle it. I just don't want it down there all by its or up there all by itself. All right, the San Diego's repaired. How are we looking on that thing? It's okay. Let's get it back into the action. Still a lot of guns on these cruisers that we can use here. We're just gonna push these destroyers through, I think, and see if we can't physically like manually spot some enemy ships. Because it looks like they might be up here. Let's actually angle these destroyers over that way and the cruisers down that way too. Whoa! Okay, that's not good. Ruh-roh. All right, can we detach it? We can. Don't want to lose it if we don't have to. So we'll just send it home. Have we recovered any aircraft yet? Not really. So we're going to keep flying southwestish, and we're going to get rid of these reports. So we should get some new ones popping up here. Oh, look at this. These might be battle cruisers. They might be carriers. Those are battle cruisers. Let's hang on to our torpedoes for now. We might need them. And that doesn't look horrible. We're going to miss. All right, we're getting... Oh, the Raccoon class. That's fun. All right. Let's turn south again. Look at this. This could be really nice. Spread them out. I don't remember if we have reloads on these. We should. Just depends on what class these are. These are Perry class. We might not have reloads on these. These are our old ones. So we can get them out of there. Oh, that's over here. Well, that's unfortunate. Okay. That's not great. What class is this? Tacoma? Yeah, fairly new. Well, 1930. I don't know how new that is. It might just be a rebuild. This thing's gonna get pounded on just trying to get these torpedoes off. Oh, it's launching torpedoes all on its own. Well, that's fine. That might be pretty good. Okay. We got down here more destroyers. These poor little destroyers over here all on their own, just hunting for enemy carriers. We're going to keep pushing this direction, just aiming to destroy as many cruisers and whatnot as we can here. Can't believe we didn't score any torpedo hits there. It's a little bit unfortunate. Okay, so we are going to lose some ships for sure. It's just these little like torpedo runs we're attempting to do. Not working out for us at the moment. We scored like one hit, I think. Not enough to justify losing a whole light cruiser, really. Not in this era. If it was, 1895 and nobody had torpedo protection or damage control or anything of the sort, it'd be different. It's like we're leaving all of our escorts behind here. We gotta get back up there. Okay, things are getting really messy here. It might be time just to call it. I'd really like to discover some enemy aircraft carriers out there somewhere. But it doesn't look like it's meant to be. Well, the Des Moines is done. We'll just have to see. I don't think we did very well here. I mean, I think we got some cruisers, but we'll send the carriers home. We're limited by the sea state anyhow. And we can use our battleships to kind of peck away at this stuff here. And that should be their battle cruiser line. Hit them with 16-inch guns. There we go. Multiple 16-inch, like three all on the this particular battle cruiser. There's another Another four. And then another one. And some more. Have at you. And then there's a destroyer running up on us. We got to be real careful. Oh, hang on. What do we got over here? Looks like a destroyer. Yeah, it's a speeding away. All right. Well, we're gonna go down to cruise speed so we can get these ships home, and we'll just run northish. Meanwhile, we've recovered enough aircraft that we can auto select a strike and get it ready just in case. Just in case we spot something. Or we could even go after, if the weather clears up, we can still go after like these battle cruisers and whatnot. Cool. Looks like we killed one battle cruiser, which we'll take. Maybe we'll just call that a victory and go home. I think so. And then if the weather clears up, we'll send out some strike aircraft, but we'll see. We may as well use the torpedoes. We have them. Okay. Oh, there went a heavy cruiser. Well, they... No, they're not. They're not going to straighten out. Oh, hang on. Uh, Look, just launch it whatever we can. We have the torpedoes. They're not paying us to bring them home. Ooh, it's always fun to see a... Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. No, 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 no. 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 Please listen to me for once. I've never asked you for anything before, please. Look at that. They just refuse to follow directions. They're determined to get themselves killed. Well, if 1.5 million torpedoes don't chase them away, then I don't know what will. Well, we still got torpedoes on these things. Let's bring them up to max and come over here and see what we can do. That might have done enough? I don't know. We'll have to see. Really just depends on how much torpedo protection these battleships have now. That battleship looks like it's slowing down. We just need it to straighten out a little bit so we can get a good torpedo solution on it. All right, here we go. Nope. Oh, hang on. It's identified as a CL now. That's why. A little bit weird. Stop it. My mouse precision isn't the best apparently because every time I open up that window, pretty much every time I open it up, I click on something I didn't intend to. All right, so we have sea weather or nasty weather and nighttime arriving. What the heck is going on here? They're infiltrating us. They're doing what we were trying to do. Get out of here, destroyer. We don't like you. You're in the wrong neighborhood. Little raccoon. Trash panda class. All right. Well, it's all going to depend on how we did in that airstrike, really, like how this turns out. I think we did all right. We sank, I don't know, like a battle cruiser. There's a report of a. Oh, oh, very cool. We torpedoed something over there with our little submarine. What do you know? That's pretty handy. San Diego is sinking. We're going to slow them down to 6 knots, and hopefully they won't take on any extra water, even though there is a nasty sea state, apparently. It's overcast. And if the battle will end, then we'll. No. We're not going to launch any planes right now. Oh, hang on. We hit someone else with a torpedo. Is that the same message? Or that might be the same. I don't know if that's the same one or not. Go, go, submarines. Okay, how we do here? Oh, we got torpedoed. Awesome. It didn't do much damage. So we lost a light cruiser, we lost two destroyers, we sank one battleship, we sank three battle cruisers. That's pretty good. We damaged a light carrier. That's it for airstrikes. We lost we lost two aircraft, one to operational and one to AA. And yeah, let's check out the ship details here real quick. How good are these battle cruisers? 1912, so those were pretty old. 1916, another old one. Oh wow, we sank the retirement home. Well, it's victory points. Two major, two prestige. We'll call that the Battle of Denmark Straits. Why not? Oh, improved dive bomber. So we get 20 more speed. We get 20 more range. And we get another point of toughness. And it has a good reliability. All right, so we're dealing with the issues around Sumatra. I think we have battleships on the way. No, they're in Northeast Asia. So we're going to transfer the Arizonas down to Southeast Asia. We sank 10 merchants. Then we sank another 6 with our raiders. So a couple things we do before we end the episode here. We're an hour in. Jeez. I'm sorry. That's just how it always seems to go here. Southeast Asia. That's group number 4. So they're going to go down to Southeast Asia. Off you go. And then I've got this guy here that we need to do a raider. And then, last thing here, we're going to invade Jamaica. All right, save the game. I appreciate y'all so much, especially if you hung through this extra long episode. I apologize that it takes so long, but these big battles, it's just a little bit unavoidable sometimes that they drag out so much. 'Cause as you see, the enemy runs away, blah, blah, blah. I don't want to talk too much here. I'll see y'all next time, and be sure to sail safe out there.